Linear Expressions by the great Pat Martino is one of the most amazing books for jazz guitar students since decades. The book was released in 1989, and since then a lot of people have been digging with the examples, digging with the concept of minor conversion, and a lot of different topics that the book covers. Today we are going to dive into the book, we are going to extract the main ideas, and I hope you enjoy this lesson because you will learn a lot of tricks that will amplify your improvisation skills. So let's go! The book starts talking about different inversions for G minor chord or B flat 6 chord. Remember, we have major and minor relatives. So starting here, we have G minor with G on the bass, first inversion, B flat on the bass, second inversion, D on the bass, and third inversion, F on the bass. Don't forget to explore all the possibilities to these inversions, moving the lower note to the high register. Imagine, for example, G minor here, G minor here, here, those are the exact inversions Wes Montgomery played in Cariba, but in F minor. Imagine, we are playing in G minor now, but a very cool trick for these inversions is to add a diminished chord following each one of the inversions. Look, for example, we start in G minor here, now diminished here, now inversion, now diminished, inversion again, diminished, inversion, diminished, and back again. This is an harmonization of the scale that Barry Harris proposes with the notes that he borrows from diminished scales and stuff, and it's very nice to have. You know, you can apply multiple ways this idea, and the same on low register. You get here. This is just a reminder, 90% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribers, so please don't be one of them. Click on the button and subscribe. Thank you. Next concept in the book is the word activities. Pat Martino wrote 5 amazing lines for all of these different inversions and positions, adding chromaticism to the original fingerings and, you know, little twists here and there that you will love to apply. So the first one, activity number 1, will happen here in this position, and we will be playing What can we do with this line? Of course, we can polish it and try to play it, you know, in different tempos, in different even regions of the fretboard, and try to clean different passages. But the idea is not to play the phrase like it is, you know. You can do, of course, a lot of work trying to articulate correctly. Even try to speed up things. But the most important thing is just to look at different ways in which this line can fit. Imagine, for example, F major, for which this G minor will be the second degree. We will be playing an amazing F major line here, breaking the original pattern. Instead of starting here and playing on the low register, we are going to just take this fantastic phrase here. Just for you to know, I'm organizing a free masterclass for all of you guys to thank you for being so engaged with the channel, for being registering on my website. So it's my way of saying thank you to you. you can check a publication that I did on my YouTube channel in which you can choose the actual date for the masterclass. So if you're interested, you just have to vote and go to my website, register, and I will include you in the lesson. So thank you very much for being here, guys. You can mix the motif with a lot of different rhythms, different approaches, articulations, you know, modifying the original line. And look, if we are playing in this chord, F major, we can imply a dominant, C dominant to F major. So, imagine. This is an original bebop example that we can extract from the original and make it work in this situation of, you know, a vamp on F major or a cadence. So, if we move the position here and we try to apply the same line, my advice would be explore, explore, explore. I love this chunk here, but maybe you love this other chunk here, and you can apply as well to different places. Imagine, for example, forcing it to fit into a 2-5-1. As you can see, you can apply this line to all the different diatonic chords in F major. So experiment with it and experiment with the different inversions and see how far you can get. We still have 4 more areas of activities, so if you want me to go into detail with these other areas, let me know in comments and I will do more content about this book, about this Pat Martino approach. Just for today, to end with this lesson, we are going to deal with the most important trick in Pat Martino's arsenal, which is the minor conversion. Minor conversion is nothing more than thinking all of our harmonies to minor chords, basically. Imagine the most relevant thinking would be to have G minor, as we have, but instead of playing in the regular dominant, which will be C, all right, 2-5-1, we are going to use our G minor lines as if it were altered dominant lines for G flat dominant, altered dominant. Look how cool this trick is. Okay, I also employed the second area of activity here for a brief moment, but the sound is more or less the same. So, as you can see now, it's a very powerful trick because we are using minor ideas to play against altered dominant chords. So this trick will multiply your language when playing standards, when playing regular tunes. So take a look at it because it's really worth it to spend some time changing patterns and changing our mindset when it comes to playing certain fingerings and certain ideas against different chords. So, hope you enjoyed this lesson. Remember, you got all these ideas, all these activities available in a PDF and a GuitarPRO file that I prepared for you. It is for free on my website, so check it out and see you in the next chapter.